How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, guys, we're doing a top 5 ROM hacks of the week. Now, this is an old series that we've done in the past, and it's kind of been inconsistent, but I want to bring it back somewhat and see if you guys want to look at these sort of videos and actually want to watch these. So if you do enjoy it, drop a like down below. Of course, as per usual, if you want to join our Discord, share your thoughts on these games, and also maybe battle me in Wi-Fi battles or much more, there's going to be a link down below to my Discord, and also make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're brand new to the channel. And let's get started with this top 5. Also, by the way, heads up for anybody watching, these are ROM hacks, which means you can play them on your Android, iOS, or PC. You can play them on all those platforms. You just need an emulator. Now, I'm not going to be sharing any download links to any of these games either. I'll be just putting their names on the screen so you know where to find the games if you want to search based on their names. But I won't actually be linking to anything due to YouTube's TOS and that sort of stuff. I can't really link anymore. Last time I did, I got into a bit of problems. But either way, let's get started with number 5. So, coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Pokemon Cyan. Now, Pokemon Cyan is a game that I showcased not too long ago. It's a game that I actually think is really worthwhile checking out. Now, why do I say this? Well, it has a lot of features, and it's a good-looking game, right? It uses really well, matched up textures and tile sets. I'm a huge fan of that sort of style that they're going for here. It's kind of got that mixture of really vibrant, but also still kind of retaining that Gen 3 art style, which is just great. In terms of features, they have quite a lot actually here. So they have the ability to explore a tropical and exotic Celia archipelago region, or archipelago rather. So it's a brand new region you're going to be exploring. It's huge. It's got a lot of stuff into it, and there's a lot of things to do there. Now, I'm not sure if this game is actually fully finished. A lot of these games that I'm going to be listing here may not be 100% completed, so keep that in mind as you are watching this. But the game is actually, containing this brand new tropical region, hence the really vibrant colors in the game. Now, the return of Dive and Whirlpool HMs. Now, as you guys may know who know me, I love Dive. It's one of my favorite moves in the game. I love it, but unfortunately, we haven't seen Dive in a while, so I do want to see Dive, and in future Pokemon games, but having it in this game makes me very happy, so definitely a great move to have, and awesome to see it in here. Also, there are a bunch of Fakemon in this game, so if you do like Fakemon and, fan-made, custom-made, Pokemon, so to say, then this is definitely something for you. If you want to check out something where you can have the ability to essentially pick between loads of brand new Pokemon, as well as real Pokemon from both 4th gen and 5th gen Pokemon as well, then this is the game for you. There are berry trees in the game, there are side quests, which always is fun if you don't want to just go and do the exact same storyline beat as the game tells you. You can go and do side quests and other stuff as well. There's brand new music in the game, which I guess they might have made themselves, or they could just be using other music from other generations of Pokemon. I'm not really sure. Decision-based storyline, so you do actually have an impact on what happens. Now, this is a branching storyline type of game, which means you won't be stuck in one path only. You'll be able to branch out into different paths, which is awesome. I'm a huge fan of that. So, what else? New moves, new abilities, physical and special split, updated graphics, of course, as I already talked about, and custom ASM. So, like I said, graphics look amazing. The game looks overall amazing. I'm not sure if it's been finished, though. That's my biggest concern about this one. Other than that, the game looks beautiful. It flows well. The story is, maybe not the, craziest or whatever, but it's a kind of really chill game to play. Very vibrant, really enjoyable, and super colorful. So definitely check out Pokemon Cyan, and yeah, let's go to the next one on this list. So, coming up next is going to be a really weird game, and this is Pokemon Grape. Now, what is Pokemon Grape? Well, basically, this is a really odd ROM hack. Now, why am I saying that? Well, it's a ROM hack of a Pokemon Red. Now, when you actually look at the gameplay of this game, it's awfully strange, straight up. It really is awkward. So, here are some of the features that they list here for the game. So, a completely new region, Frasio, bigger and better than Kanto, which you can see from the actual images. I'll probably put it something here on the screen or something, you can actually see it. But apparently, it's a better region than Kanto, which looks pretty interesting. You can travel along Frasio and in parts of the other two regions, Kelgo and Altec. Very improved graphics. There are completely new revamped sprites for each Pokemon species, and very detailed tile sets, which you can't see when you actually see the gameplay. Again, I'll put it somewhere on the screen here, or I'll just, put something on the screen, but you can definitely see that. Over 240 different Pokemon species, including Pokemon from Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos, along with 2 new Fakemon. And there's also 10 extra types: Steel, Dark, Fairy, Atom, Wood, Wind, Gas, Sound, Light, and Bone typing. These are really weird typings, but this is an interesting set of them. So, you also have 70 extra new moves, including moves that use new types, at least 3 damage-dealing moves for each new type, extra intro screen before the standard introduction, Physical split attack. This has been the first Gen 1 ROM hack with such implementation, which is what they're claiming here. So I'm not sure if that is true or not, but it is insane that they're actually trying to do something, you know, a bit crazier here. But what's craziest to me here is the amount of new types in this game. Like, that's just incredible to me. If you have literally 10 extra typings like wood, atom, wind, gas, sound, light. I've always wanted to see sound and light in real Pokemon games, and I think we will get lighting sometime in the future, but that is insane. So there's a lot of stuff here, guys. They have custom overworld sprites, custom menu, loads of things you can do in this game. It's just huge. Now, I'm not sure about the completion of this game. I think the current demo takes you up to 7 gyms, and you can obtain about 6 badges and reach something called Silton City's train station. So it's about 60% of the game is completed, which means there is more to be done, and the game will probably be updated in the future and completed in the future as well. Or it could also be completed at this point, and what I'm reading is old information, and there may be, you know, places on other websites where they've actually updated this or given more information and stuff. So in general terms, what am I trying to get across? What I'm trying to say is, this is really insane. This is loads of stuff for a simple little, you know, well, it's not really simple. It is a really intense ROM hack, straight up. So that's going to be that one, guys. Let's go to the next one on the list. So, coming up next at the number 3 spot is going to be Pokemon Ash Gray. Now, this was the first ROM hack that I got to play myself. This was the first one that I ever tried as a kid, and I'm really excited to talk about this one. Why? Because Ash Gray is, if you're a fan of the anime, this is what you want to play. Now, what's the deal with Ash Gray? Well, you get to replay the exact story of Ash Ketchum. Like they said here on like their actual post, you are Ash Ketchum. You're about to embark on your Pokemon adventure. Unfortunately, you stayed up all night watching Pokemon matches and woke up late, with all your rivals from Palatown, the most annoying being Gary, having taken all the starters available. It looks like you'll have to go home, unless you want Pikachu instead. You're about to embark on an adventure of 116 events, plus two movie events, that will put you in Ash's shoes, allow you to catch Pokemon he catches, and make decisions he makes. How will your journey as Ash Ketchum play out? There's only one way to find out. Play as Ash Ketchum, have the opportunity to catch all the Pokemon Ash does, follow the same events as in the anime series, and be rewarded with special items and events for carrying Ash's team, as well as new tiles, new sprites, new maps, new tools to replace HMs. Hatchet replaces HM01, Computer Teleporter System replaces HM02, Raft replaces HM03, which is Surf. You got Pickaxe for the Rock Smasher, of course, Climb Kit, which is added as, you know, Rock Climb, and Whirlpuller is also added as Whirlpulse. So, this is insane. If you want to play as Ash in your, like, playthrough, you want to play a ROM hack where you play as straight up Ash, then this is the game for you. Straight up, play it. It's definitely worth it. This was the first ROM hack that I ever played, and they've actually updated it now. It feels like, as far as I heard, it's at beta 4.5.3, so it's an constantly updated game. This is a game that has a lot of content already in it, and it's constantly being updated, constantly getting, you know, new stuff and new content and more events being added over time. So do check it out, give it a try if you want to play through the adventures of Ash Ketchum. Definitely worth it, guys. Either way, let's go to the next one on the list. And coming up at the number 2 spot is going to, of course, be Pokemon Crystal Clear. What am I referring to? I'm talking about Pokemon Crystal Clear. Sorry for messing up that wording at the start there, but I'm talking about Pokemon Crystal Clear. Now, this is an amazing game. It's undeniable, but I think most people already know about it because of the Pika Spray video, which, you know, kind of broke down the full game and talked about all the awesome aspects about it, which really got me thinking, like, you know, if this game, which is simply just a ROM hack made by some fans, if they can make a remake of Pokemon Crystal that literally is open world and scales and actually works properly, then what stops them from making a actual proper open world Pokemon game in the future? There's nothing to stop them. It's proven that it works with Pokemon Crystal Clear, so what would stop them from trying to do it with any other Pokemon game? I don't know. Either way, so Pokemon Crystal Clear. It is a remake of Pokemon Crystal, which means you'll be playing through both Kanto and Johto, but you have the freedom to start wherever you want. You also have the option, I think, for 20 different Pokemon as you start a Pokemon. Here's some of the features here. So opening sequences, open world, scaling gyms and trainers. So it does scale as you kind of progress in the game. You know, as you continue playing, you know, further and further into the gameplay, you'll notice that the gyms will start, scaling to your levels. So if, the first gym may be in your normal level tier, you know what I mean, like level 10 to 15 and whatnot, but then as you keep progressing, they'll keep scaling. So, hey, if you want to take on Brock last, Brock's usually the first one you take on in Kanto, or, you maybe want to take on Faulkner or something. You know what, if you take on Brock last, he's going to be scaled up to fit your levels. So, you could be seeing Brock with a brand new team that's scaled perfectly to yours. So, in all fairness, this is amazing. I would love this to be an actual Pokemon thing. Like, straight, just think about it, right? Just imagine what would be possible with this. Now, what else? We have new features and quality of life changes, of course, which have to work alongside the open world aspect of it. You have new options in the kind of gameplay stuff and, kind of options to change maybe screen sizes and, text speed and whatnot. General improvements, Elite Four, which I think is supposed to kind of overall be there. Map changes and additions, of course, that needs to be done because of the open world. Obtainability and compatibility, music, shiny hunting, which is available, which is great. Renewable resources and Elite Four resetting, as well as mart and decorations and miscellaneous stuff. So there's loads of stuff in this game. If you're looking for a Pokemon like open world experience, this is the game to check out, like the game to play. So if you do want to try something like that, then this will be the game for you guys. So that's going to be that one, guys. Definitely check out Pokemon Crystal Clear. Jeez, can't even say it, boy. So definitely check it out. Either way, that's going to be that one. Let's get to the final one on this list, guys. So, coming in at the last and number one spot is going to be one of my favorite ROM hacks of all time, Pokemon HarvestCraft. Now, what is the deal with Pokemon HarvestCraft? Well, it is one of the coolest ROM hacks I have played. This is something that I showcased to you guys a while ago. Now, what's so interesting about this game? Well, it takes on the freaking features of the game HarvestCraft and implements them into a Pokemon ROM, which is incredible. Now, if you look at the features, if you want to check out like more gameplay on it, go to my channel or go on YouTube and just search for Ruffle Rowlet Pokemon HarvestCraft and you will find it. It is insane. So, what's so interesting about it? Well, here are some of the features. The game has a weather system. If something, sometimes it may be rainy every spring, summer, and fall, and sometimes snowy every winter. Weather affects the energy lost when you do work. So you do have energy in the game that you spend as you do stuff. There is scripted time and day. Time changes only if you go through maps. NPCs move around the town depending on the time of the day. Seasons change every 30 days. Changing seasons affects the items found and wild Pokemon encounters in the woods. Now, I'm not sure if they're talking about 30 days in real life days or if in-game days, right? Because the game probably counts days within itself. I don't remember if it does because it was so long ago I played it. Now, you have farming in the game, which is awesome. I have always been a fan of farming games. So you can plant apricorns and any season except winter. Up to 6 apricorns can only be planted. You've got ranching Pokemons, Torchics, Skiddos, and Go-Goats. So you could actually be a literal farmer. Now, you also got a new berry system. Berries found regrow every day by random. No gym leaders and Elite Four. Shop owners give you badges when you defeat them, and Trevenant will serve as the champion battle. So, yeah, kind of a bit of a spoiler there, but whatever. Some new Pokemon. So, you've got Pokemon from Gen 4 to Gen 6. May not have the correct Cry movesets and methods of evolution, though, so you have to keep that in mind. Now, cooking and crafting. Cooking food to replenish your energy and your Pokemon's health. Crafting tools to help you on your work. So you've got that to do, which means you've got literal crafting in this game. New items such as foods, apricorns, and other resources. There's an energy mechanic in the game, which we mentioned earlier for when you're doing work. So the energy mechanic, or rather the energy, decreases when doing work. You can replenish your energy by eating or sleeping in the game. Maximum energy gained when you sleep is determined by the number of badges. You've got bachelors and bachelorettes, so a love system, which I don't know why they did that. They've got fairies in the games and also brand new moves. Now, these moves do not have new animations or effects, just some animations that I think will suit them, is what the creator here said. So definitely a game that I think is worthwhile checking out. It's got this unique little twist. It's different. It's unique. It's a special little, it's a little bit of a special little game and really different from what you see most of the day. So definitely a lot of games here, guys, that you definitely should check out if you're looking for a little bit of different experience. Definitely the last two really have that kind of feeling to them. And if you want to play a game where it's more story-based and you can follow along with the Pokemon anime from the past, then definitely play, Pokemon Ash Gray. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, then drop a like down below. Check out some of my other videos because we do a lot of these ROM hack videos. Usually in the past, we did loads of these. So if you want to check out a bunch of those, there's, so many of them. And also, if you want to see other Pokemon content, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, drop a like down below. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these games is your favorite and which one will you be trying out potentially this weekend or anytime given. So, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ruffle Rowlet. Have a great day. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.